up next.
Welcome to T4G Sports. Is Lincoln Riley about to pull a national championship contending recruiting class? They're ranked number 1 in 2026 right now. And Lincoln Riley looks like he may have figured some things out that last year he just didn't quite have a grasp of. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, click the notification bell. Let's jump into it. In 2025, Lincoln Riley drove me nuts. The reason Lincoln Riley drove me so nuts is because he tried to recruit the South too much instead of his own backyard. And I don't think you could do that in the Big Ten. I think if you want to get cute, you know, it's not going to pan out for you. And it didn't for him last year. And the recruiting, players transferred. It just wasn't a good look for Lincoln Riley and USC. I think they did good in the Big Ten. They just didn't do great. But they ended up having a composite ranking of 14, which was not good for them because how their class was shaping up was that it was going to be a top 5 class. And then it fell apart. If you look at his bi-state breakdown, he went California, Georgia, Texas, Florida, you know, a lot of South. And he just didn't really go and recruit California as much as he should have, in my opinion. And now let's look at the change here. Let's look at where Lincoln Riley's starting to go now. He's going 9 in California, 2 in Illinois, 1 Georgia, 1 Ohio, 1 Texas, 1 Utah. A huge difference. Absolutely a massive difference because last year he tried to get a lot of Southern boys, and it backfired like hell. The 2 D linemen from Georgia. Both of them decommitted within like a day of each other. You could see that, 18 and 19. That's terrible. You had 5 decommit from Georgia, 4 from Florida, 2 from Alabama, 1 from your home state. This was bad. I mean, you just had guys decommitting left and right, and that was him really trying to go into a state, in my opinion, that he shouldn't have been into. Okay, and we look at the bi-state breakdown, right? Let's look at the change in his philosophy on how he's recruiting. So let's go to 2025 here. Let's go to California, and let's look at what he accomplished. Okay, the top teams, Alabama, you got Miami up there. There's USC, and then it's Alabama, Notre Dame, Penn State, A&M, Ohio State. You got Oregon, who's going to feast in there. How much USC do you really see here? You see 3 in the top 19, the top 20, basically. And you can keep going, too. They just really did not recruit their state well. Let's go 2026 now and see the difference. You want to see what it looks like now for Lincoln Riley and see how his mind has changed? The top player, you got Ohio State, Oregon, they're going to feast. But this is what you want to see if you're a USC fan. Now, a big difference in the top 20 compared to last year. So I think that if he keeps recruiting like this, I do believe he will win a Natty at some point in time. If he really does lock down his state and takes the best players from his state, I think he's going to win a Natty. I mean, that's what USC has done before historically when they have recruited their state. It's a good football state because it's huge. Okay, it's like Texas. There's in Florida, same thing. There's a lot to pick from. There is a lot. All right, so I'm impressed, and I'm seeing a change in his philosophy, and I'm happy to see this because last year, honestly, it was driving me nuts. So if he keeps recruiting like this, I do believe they will win a Natty.